Most people are going to miss out on the move that's about to happen in crypto, but I don't want you guys to get left behind. In this video, I'm going to be explaining the correlation between stablecoin market cap and Bitcoin and show you why I'm so bullish on the markets. So the pattern that I've seen is when stablecoin market cap is consolidating or correcting, we see corrections in the crypto market. But when it's having massive explosions to the upside, we see the same thing for the crypto markets, pretty massive moves as well. So if we go back to the beginning of the cycle, back in 2022, we can see that the stablecoin market cap made a pretty massive move to the downside, and it just kind of consolidated after that. And Bitcoin did the same thing. Didn't really do much, right? But after we had this first move to the upside, pretty massive move, Bitcoin also had a very nice move. It went from 15K to above 30K. That was like a 2X. As this consolidated and just went flat for a long time, Bitcoin did the same thing and didn't do much, right? Once that next massive move to the upside happened from October 23 to April of 24, during this period, Bitcoin absolutely exploded. It went from like 25K to above 70K. And altcoins are even more parabolic. And then as momentum slowed down and this kind of consolidated again for several months, Bitcoin also did the same thing. It had a multi-month correction. And then when the next explosion happened in November of 24, Bitcoin also exploded. It went from 60K to above 100K. And altcoins obviously went nuts for that, those 2 months where stablecoin market cap was exploding. And as this corrected and consolidated, we also saw correction in the crypto market. And then during the next explosion to the upside, we also saw crypto have a pretty nice move. And then once the momentum started to slow down and we saw this correction, the crypto market also peaked and had a massive move to the downside for like 6 months. But as of recently, this momentum has been shifting to the upside and we actually just broke all-time highs. Now this candle was formed about a week and a half ago, so this is very recent price action. Another reason why I'm so bullish on the crypto markets. But if we look at the histogram and we zoom out a little bit, we can see that historically, when this histogram flips bullish, it's been very good for the crypto markets. So back in May of 2025, this flipped bullish and lots of altcoins went pretty parabolic. And then it flipped bullish again back in November 24. We all know what happened there. The time before that was November of 2023. That was a massive move for altcoins during the 6-month period. And then the time before that, which is the first time in this cycle, was somewhere around October of 2022. This was the initial move that mainly Bitcoin had. So if we zoom out and we look at the patterns, we can see that momentum has been shifting to the upside for crypto. And the same thing has been happening for the stablecoin market cap, which makes me very bullish on the crypto markets. This is not financial advice, but I think now is the perfect time to start accumulating altcoins because we just might see a massive move to the upside, which is going to absolutely print for altcoins.